All right, Brennan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with the IBF featherweight champion, Albuquerque's very own, my main man, 50 grand, Angelo Leo. Angelo, it's been a long time. Great to have you back on the channel.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate you. Always good to be talking to you, BT. And yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, man, this your home, man. Like I feel like now, all your divisions get real hot, so now your name's starting to pop up a lot more. We'll get into that in a second, but I wanted to get your thoughts, Angelo, because one of the guys in your division, one of your contemporaries, Shu Shu Carrington, he had a fight
Mhm.
against a fighter you're very familiar with in Carlos Castro. And he wound up
Yeah,
stopping him in the ninth round. Just what were your overall thoughts on that performance from him?
I thought uh, I thought it was a good performance. I thought it was nothing too crazy though. Nothing that really stood out. He got the job done. Like I expected. I thought he was gonna. I thought Castro was gonna give him a run for his money, which he did. But at the end of the day, he got the knockout, and hats off to him. Hope he enjoys his victory and he keeps that belt warm.
Warm? What you mean? Like he called you out. He called you and everyone else out. What you
Mhm.
mean warm? You wanna elaborate on that?
So basically, I'm on the same type of time. I want those belts as well, and I'm trying to be undisputed as well. And he's in my way. Espinosa's in my way. Nick Ball's in my way. So they're just like little gnats that are flying around. I got to get them out the way.
I hear you. I hear you, Angelo. You're not really much of a talker, so I'm kind of like taken aback, by all this.
Hmm.
Like when you were watching the fight, because I know in the past
Yeah.
when Shu Shu normally calls people out, he normally
Hmm.
calls out Espinoza and Nick Ball because
Hmm.
those are the guys that have more promotion, right? I would say they have more
Yeah.
promotion than you. Your name isn't a name he hasn't said quite as much, although he said it here and there. But when he called you out this time, it was one of the first names out of his mouth. So what was your
Yeah.
reaction when Bruce Carrington called you out?
I just think that he got wind of why they're asking why he didn't call me out. He probably saw that, and people are probably telling him that he's scared and whatnot. Which I don't know is okay. It's okay if he's scared, but at the end of the day, we got to get it on. We got to get it on, and yeah.
So you say he's scared. That's a strong word, Angelo. I mean, he
I
fought
mean,
up. Go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say, a lot of people when he knocked Carlos Castro out, I was live, and
Mhm.
they were saying things to me like, well, based on what I seen, BT Angelo can't really mess with Shu Shu because, the casual boxing fan might look at that fight and say, well, you know what, Bruce Carrington, he knocked out Carlos Castro, who's never been stopped. Carlos Castro had a close fight with Stephen Fulton that a lot of people thought he won, and then Stephen Fulton he
Mhm.
beat you, so they might play a triangle theory game with that. But what do you think about just that Shu Shu fight and all that stuff?
First and foremost, I think the triangle theory is it's just a theory, but it's been debunked many, many, many times. Um, so I think that is obsolete in this occasion. But I thought he did good against Castro. He did what he had to do. Castro, he put up a good fight. It was close. I actually had maybe Castro up a round or two,
Okay.
but you could see that he was slowing down. He was getting tired, and Shushu capitalized on that.
Okay, okay. I feel like if you guys do fight, that would probably be one of the biggest fights that you can make in American boxing because you had a fight against one of his old sparring partners where you knocked out Venado Lopez. It was a highlight reel knockout. He got a highlight reel knockout. Both you guys actually won your featherweight world title in your hometown.
Yeah.
You wanted in Albuquerque, he wanted in Brooklyn.
Mhm.
What do you think about that, Angelo? Like, talk about like the mindset that it takes to win a world title in your hometown because there's a lot of pressure that comes with fighting in your hometown.
Yeah. There's a lot of pressure, but at the same time, you, with that pressure, you rise to the occasion. And I see a lot of that in Shushu as well, is in myself. We're both very competitive, and we want to get that W. But the difference with me is I know a lot of, but they're very high on Shushu right now because he got that knockout. But at the end of the day, I'm a two division champion. Uh, I fought a former world champion in my last fight, so I'm the best featherweight in this division right now.
Mm.
You know, Espinosa